All right. Hello everyone. So I had to switch offices because my other computer I was using wasn't doing all that great, and I apologize. And I realized that the video was really jumpy, and so I'm trying to record from a different computer to prevent that from happening. The computer I'm using today doesn't have a microphone, so that's why I'm wearing this headset. So um, hopefully this video will work out okay, and I can get you your lesson. So um, what we were talking about before I left was like anger management and controlling your emotions, and we centered around how to calm down. And we that calm down song where it stopped, name your feeling, calm down. We all saw the poster, the calm down poster, where we learned our steps on how to calm down using positive self-talk, counting, uh, big old deep belly breaths. And so we focused on the stop, name your feeling, and calm down steps. Um, I am going to try to present the video for you today. And while we're watching, I want you to focus on um, the strategies that they give you to calm down. I want you to focus on, they talk about deep breathing, counting, using self talk. So pay attention to those things. So I'm going to try to bring up my share screen here. Okay. And computer sound. Okay. Share the clip. All right, I think we're ready. I'm going to minimize my screen so that you can focus on what you see there. So let's see if we can get it going. All right.
It's astounding. How intense is this feeling? Anger is building up. You need some healing. But listen closely. There's a way to do it. Feel the power, keep control, work on through it.
Instead of those wild knee-jerk reactions, you gotta get your own attention. Emotions come calling instead of just falling to brawling, name calling, or whining and falling.
Stop. Name your feel and calm down. Stop. Name your feel and calm down.
Stop! Give yourself a signal like stop. Chill. Hold up. Hang on.
Send a signal to yourself and stop.
Okay, now name your feeling. Are you angry, embarrassed, worried, scared? Figure it out and name it.
Just name your feeling. It's just a thing. It slows you down and makes you think. And then you start to calm right down by just breathing, using self-talk or counting. And a 1, 2, 3. Stop. Name your feeling. Calm down. Stop. Name your feeling. Calm down.
Remember this, when you have strong feelings like anger, fear, or jealousy, before they take over, you take that power. Emotions don't drive you, you have the key.
Slowing it down and feeling your power and naming your particular feeling. You're stopping the landslide, you're taking that deep breath, saying good things. You can do this, and now you're in control. Stop, name your feeling, calm down. 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 Stop, name your feeling, calm down.
Okay. Let me take off the share screen. Okay. So they focused on, taking deep breaths, using positive self talk, saying, I can do this. I'm in control. They said over and over again, you are in control of your feelings. Don't let your emotions take control. Um, you are in charge, and if you follow those things, you should be okay. Um, today we're going to focus on anxiety. Before we left out of school, we touched on anxiety being that sense of dread, and you worry about things that may or may not happen. And you tend to think about them over and over again. We call that perseverate. You perseverate on things. And maybe you even make like a dialogue of things, of a discussion that may happen. And if you allow that to happen, you can quickly spiral out of control. And we're going to relate anxiety to that stop, name your feeling, calm down, because that song and the strategy doesn't just pertain to if you're angry or sad. It can be if you're feeling a lot of anxiety. It could be if you are feeling like super happy and excited, where you're also spiraling out of control. So we want to understand that we can use that strategy for more than just anger. So um, some people describe anxiety as a tight feeling in their stomach. Their head is really light. Their thoughts may be racing. Their skin gets tight. Their muscles get tight, and they feel really nervous. And if you allow your thoughts to just do that, then you can really get upset. And we don't want you to do that. We want you to recognize that you are feeling anxious, and then start to use those strategies to help you calm down. Um, we are going to watch a video of a young man who's dealing with some anxiety, and it's about him going on a camping trip with his friends. So we're going to watch that again. I'm going to share my screen here, and we're going to, let's see, where's it at? There we go. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to minimize my screen here so that you focus on the video, not this guy. So we'll watch that and we'll come right back.
My class is going on an overnight camping trip. I really wish I didn't have to go. Just thinking about it is making me feel tense all over. I'm assigned to a tent with 2 other kids, DeAndre and Ravi. They're best friends. I don't want to be in their group. I don't know them very well. They'll probably ignore me. They both like football. They'll probably just talk about that the whole time. Maybe I'll get homesick. Maybe they'll make fun of me. My stomach is really starting to hurt. I'm really not sure about this trip.
Okay, so we saw that Aaron is feeling really anxious, and he described it how? How did he describe his anxiety? Yeah, he said that he felt really tense. You could see he looked just miserable, like he did not want to be there. He said he was tense all over. He was starting to think really bad thoughts, and if we notice, as soon as he started thinking those bad thoughts, more bad thoughts started to creep in, and then more and more, and then quickly he was wanting automatically to get homesick. So before he had a chance to even fix the problem, he accelerated it to a point where there was no coming back at that moment. So what was he really feeling anxious about? Yeah, I got that he was feeling anxious about sharing the tent with other boys that he didn't know, but he knew that they were already good friends. um, he felt anxious because he was worried that they would exclude him. They like football, and we got the sense from the video that maybe Aaron doesn't like football. And instead of just walking over and talking to him, he started having those bad thoughts. We've all been there. And we're going to watch the end of the video where Aaron does some strategies using the stop, name your feeling, and calm down to help him overcome his anxiety. And so when you're in a situation, we see that it's not always easy to recognize that right off the bat. Maybe an adult can help you, maybe a teacher can help you, but someone's going to be there with you to say, hey, we can see you're feeling a certain way. And then you can start to use those. Okay, I need to calm down, I need to stop, and then recognize your emotion, and then think of ways to help yourself calm down. So let's watch the conclusion of that. Okay. All right, so now we're going to watch the end of it, and we'll come back.
Okay, Aaron. Cut it out. Get a grip. Just take a couple of deep breaths. It's gonna be alright. Those guys will probably be nice. You never know. Maybe it'll be fun. I can handle this.
Okay. So let's see. So we saw that Aaron was a little bit rough on himself, actually. He's like, get a grip. Arr. You don't have to do that. He said get a grip, and then we saw he recognized that he was feeling anxious. And then what did he do to help himself calm down? We saw that he did a couple things. He used some positive self-talk by saying it'll be okay, they'll be all right with you, you make new friends. Then he started doing some of that centered breathing where he took a deep breath in and pushed it out. He went in with your nose and out with your mouth. He did that a number of times, and he started recognizing that he was feeling better. Now, in the real world, if we say, you may notice that um, it may take longer than that. And no matter how long it takes, we want you to do what it takes for you to calm down. It took Aaron like 4 deep breaths. It may take you 15. It may take you deep breaths, positive self-talk, and some of that counting. You may have to do all those. Maybe have to do them in between to help yourself calm down. But the important thing is you are just practicing. I've said it before that you have to make, in order for things to just happen, you have to start doing them, then you have to do them over and over, and pretty soon they become a habit. And once something becomes a habit, if you keep it up, pretty soon it just becomes automatic. Think of the way you put on a shirt, you put on your shoes. You do not have to think about that. Those are your habits. You just do those in a certain way. If you were to hug yourself, we all have a certain way we put our arms, and that's just a habit. It's automatic. Well, if you practice these skills of stop, name your feeling, and calm down, when you start to feel a big emotion, pretty soon they'll just become a habit, and then they'll become automatic, and you can help yourself recover much more quickly. So it's all about practice, guys. It's all about practice. So I'm going to keep practicing. When I come back, the next lesson probably going to be resisting revenge. That's a big one. So I want you to continue to practice. Thank you for working hard during this time. Understand that we want to be back in the classroom, and we'll be back as soon as we can. I hope everyone's staying safe, keeping busy, and I will see you next time. Thank you.